In this video, I'm going to explain how to multiply using the distributive property. When you multiply using the distributive property, you're multiplying a sum, so an answer to addition equations, by multiplying each addend separately and then adding those together. So the first example I'm going to show to you is 5 times 8. The first thing you're going to do is you are going to write out 5 times 8 equals a, or equals a variable if you'd like. And then you're going to break apart one of those numbers. So in this case, I'm going to break apart 8. So I'm going to say 5 times, and I'm going to break apart this 8 into 6 plus 2. Okay, so I'm going to say 5 times 8, 5 times 6 plus 2. And then I'm going to multiply smaller numbers together now. So instead of me multiplying 5 times 8, I'm going to be multiplying 5 times 6, which I know equals 30. And 5 times 2, which I know equals 10. So now, let's say the reason the strategy is so great is, let's say, oh my gosh, you think to yourself, I don't know 5 times 8, but I do know 5 times 6, and I do know 5 times 2. So it's basically breaking apart this number into multiplication equations that you know really well. So you're just breaking apart. So I know 5 times 6, and I know 5 times 2, and I'm just going to add those together. So I'm going to take my 30, and I'm going to add 10, and I get 40. So now 5 times 8, I know, equals 40. Okay? Now you could have broken your 8 up into different numbers too. I'll show you actually again using the same numbers, but showing you how you could break it up differently. Okay? So let's say you break this 8 up into 4 plus 4. Okay? That equals 8, right? Just like over here, 6 and 2 equals 8. So it's the same exact equation. So I'm going to say 5 times 4 plus 4. Okay? So now 5 times 4 is 20. And 5 times 4 again equals 20. And then you're going to add both of those 20s. So 20 plus 20 equals 40. So whenever you see problems like this and you think to yourself, oh boy, I don't know 5 times 8, but I am really good at 5 times 4. Then you could say, I'm going to break apart this 8 into 4 plus 4. And I'm just going to multiply and then add those together. Okay, I'm going to show you one more example of a different problem. So these were 1 digit by 1 digit problems, just 5 times 8. I'm going to show you now with a 1 digit by 2 digit problem, okay? So in this case, you can break up this 12 into any combination of numbers. I'm going to break this up into 3 different numbers. Let's say I love multiplying 4 by 7. I know that one off the top of my head. And then I know 2 and I know 3. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 7. So I broke this 12 up into 7, 2, and 3 because 7 and 2 and 3 all add together to equal 12. Okay? So now I'm going to multiply 4 times 7 plus 2 plus 3. And I'm going to multiply all the way across. I'm going to multiply 4 times 7. I know equals 28 because I'm good at my 4 times 7. And then multiply 4 times 2. I know equals 8. And then I'm going to multiply 4 times 3, which equals 12. And then you're just going to add all 3 of these together. So you're going to say 28 plus 12 plus 8. I like to do my numbers biggest to smallest, okay? And then 8 plus 8 is 16, 17, 18. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. That means 4 times 12 equals 48. Now I could have broken this 12 into different numbers, right? I could have multiplied 4 times 6 plus 6. Let's say I know my 4 times 6 is really well. So I could have broken this 12 up into 6 plus 6, because that's the same thing as 12, right? Or I could have even just done a bunch of 2s, right? So basically, you're just breaking up one of your numbers into a number that you feel really comfortable multiplying together, okay? All right, if you want to see any specific problems, go ahead and leave it in my comments, or if you have any questions for me, leave them there as well.